Welcome to another enlightening episode of Shakshatkar. Today we have the pleasure of hosting a dear friend and an exceptionally talented author, Nutan Kashyam. Nutan's journey from an aspiring writer within our team to a celebrated figure in the literary world is truly inspiring. Her best-selling book, It's All About Your Money, stands as a testament to her brilliance, blending profound insight with captivating storytelling. Through its pages, Nutan has illuminated the intricate relation between humanity and the pursuit of wealth, touching the hearts and minds of readers worldwide. Her ability to provoke thought and inspire action is unmatched. So, in that respect, only, I would like to I would like you to introduce yourself as an author or as a financial expert to my all the guests.
First of all, thank you, Mamta, for inviting me
Yeah.
on
Yeah, please.
Shakshatkar, because it's as well as their book. And as far as myself, you said to introduce yourself. I am Nutan Kashyam. I am certified financial planner, life and finance coach, TEDx speaker, and author of 2 Amazon bestsellers. And I am on a mission to help people to make them live a stress-free and abundant life. This is all about me.
Okay. And what about your book? How you have written the book? It's all about money.
So this book is really so close to me. It's all about your money because you know what I feel when I started my journey, investment journey in 2008, I had so many doubts in my mind. Like mutual funds are here, we all have watched those ads, but still we have doubts in our mind that does it really work? We still have the doubt, should we invest in mutual fund first or insurance? If it is about insurance, then life insurance or medical insurance first. And you know, in 16 years of journey, nothing has been changed, first of all, because still today, when my clients come to me, they also have the same doubts. And it really make me think that Nutan, why don't you share your journey? Why don't you share your experience? How to overcome these challenges? What is the reason for these doubts? So money is something always very fascinating to me. And I found the reason because I wanted to help people to clear their doubts. And all the answers of these questions and many more have been mentioned in my book, which is It's All About Your Money. And that is available on Amazon. That has been listed on 3rd of April.
Okay. Your book, certainly, It's All About Your Money, has certainly stirred a significant conversation around personal finance. We believe in the power of stories to change lives. Could you share a pivotal moment or story from your life that motivated you to become an advocate for financial literacy and ultimately pen down this book?
Certainly, Mamta, I would love to share because you know the one reason I had that was yes, I had doubts, people have doubts. And you know, the another thing that I have found that people are not aware that how to manage their money, how to manage their finances. So they are being fooled by us. Now, what do I mean by this? There is a group of people in the society whose ultimate aim is to just sell their product. For example, even in the bank employees, if you go to the bank and you would just say that I want to invest, they would give you the list of products. If you find one product not suitable, they will come back, ma'am, this is money back guarantee. Ma'am, this is ultimate return based. You will get fixed returns in this. And you know, this is something that also happened with someone who is very close to me in my family. And he is well educated, by the way. And I would not take the name here, but that bank is also in the top list banks of India. But when he went to the bank, the employee over there suggested him to invest his amount in a specific scheme in which in 10 years that amount would get doubled. And this is a story of we Indians. If someone comes to us with such thought that this is a scheme which would make your money doubled in 10 years, we would not even read the offer document. We would just feel this is the best person and it is the best scheme. But there we ignore the one basic fundamental that every product is not for anyone and any product is not for everyone. So because he was being fooled, so that's why I thought that let's make aware people. So that's why I have written this book.
Generally people get the grapes out of it, that ki, okay fine, this is the fruit for you, but people try to catch it out, but then they get entangled with the different kind of frauds and all that, and they are not,
Certainly.
they are not into the this thing, like go into the deepen the knowledge for the particular product also, so that make a people to fool themselves over there, isn't it?
And of course it is. And I think that is the main reason for so many scams in India these days.
Yeah. Acha, your approach to discussing personal finance is refreshingly unique and accessible. How did you develop this perspective, and was there a specific audience you had in mind while writing It's All About Your Money?
When I was writing, it's all about your money, because when I said that people are being fooled, and especially if I say women, especially Indian women, because we have this myth in our mind that my finances would be taken care by my husband, father, or any male figure in your family. We just feel that we are not good enough. We do not have sufficient knowledge. It is so technical. It is very calculative. How would I understand all those basic concepts? How would I indulge myself in all those calculations? And that's why we just give up the idea. That's why I have just tried to make it easy for those so that they can read and understand that it is not that difficult. It is very simple and easy.
Yeah, generally the housewife doesn't even know where the money is going of their own. Like sometimes they steal the money from the husband's pocket and they keep it for the investment, but sometimes it goes into the family itself. That money has to be properly invested for the ladies itself. I also believe in that.
Certainly,
Yeah.
they choose to save money like below the mattresses or the grains boxes and everywhere, and then just money stays there. And when it's time to use that, they use that money for the family expenses.
Right, exactly. So I have always been fascinated by the intersection of culture and finance and how our backgrounds shape our attitudes towards money. In your research and writing, how did you tackle the diverse financial belief and practices across different cultures, especially considering our diverse Indian backdrop?
When we talk about the beliefs, and especially we in India, in fact, if I talk about my family background, even I had this belief that money does not grow on trees. वो हमने
Right,
सुना होता है ना, पैसे पेड़ पे नहीं उगते. And in
right.
my family, even my family used to believe that, and this was a belief I carry forward from my father. And my
Mhm.
mother was always like, you should not spend money here and there. You should always focus on save money, save money. And literally, I used to focus on this second belief that I used to save money. And when it comes to spending, I was feeling, yeah, I am just going to lose my money. And this happens with many Indians. When they receive money, they are super happy. But
Right.
when it is to spend money, they are feeling like I'm losing something. But they need to remember one very important thing, that if you do not spend on what you desire, then there might be the chances that you need to spend on what you do not desire. So you need to understand this.
Yeah, the
And apart from
mindset,
this,
the mindset of
yeah,
a person is generally becoming more conservative to have the money, accumulate the money, to rule over the money like that. But money is not
yes,
like that. Money is जैसे कहते हैं ना, लक्ष्मी चंचल होती है, तो हाथ से निकलनी ही
yes.
निकलनी.
And typically we Indians also say हाथ की मैल, और हम बस उसको एक
Hmm.
होड़ करके रखने की कोशिश करते रहते हैं. That is the problem with we Indians. So one
Right.
chapter is in my book about all the beliefs and how to tackle those.
Yes. So, throughout my career, I have had the opportunity to engage with various thought leaders and change makers, much like yourself. A common thread I have noticed is the challenge of translating complex ideas into relatable narratives. Could you share some challenges you faced while writing this book and how you overcame that?
Mamta, seriously, I'm telling you, when I was writing this book, the challenges I had,
Yeah,
that is related to myself. Because, whenever we think that we want to do something, your resistance comes out. It may be in any form. You have the various reasons, like I do not have time, I'm not feeling well, I would not do it, how would I write it? There are so many things that were also in my mind. So this was a challenge that I faced, because then what I thought that I would take it as a target, and I just gave a deadline to me that by this specific date or in these specific days I would complete my, no matter what. And then what I did, I daily used to write one chapter of my book. And as you already know me, that I write on a like copy pen, I do it. So first of all, I used to write one chapter on that. Then it really worked. Within 15 to 20 days, I completed my book, at least raw copy of my book on the paper in 15 to 20 days. That
That's
was
very
something
good,
that
Nutan, that you have written it in a copy paper or wherever the whatever the media it may be. But the thing is this key, your resistance was there, but you have not made your resistance to overcome you that way. And it has not resulted into the writer's block. People start their books. I have authors who start their book, but they don't even complete it. And they keep on like that. And then they say, I have not become an author. It
yes.
happens like that generally. So this writer block is not there in you. That has given you the much more courage to write up in a proper way and finish the book in a proper time.
Certainly, it really helped me. It's
Yeah,
a common saying that if you want to do something, you
right.
only have one reason. And if you do not want to do something, you have several reasons. So you just need to work on what is your one reason to do that thing.
Right. So from your talks, I can imagine that your book not only educates but also empowers readers to take control of their financial destiny. For someone just starting on their financial literacy journey, what would be the first piece of advice you would offer based on your extensive experience and knowledge?
What I feel, Mamta, whenever we want to start anything or our financial journey, the most difficult thing is to take your first step. We just delay our thought because we have doubts or because of our resistance. But the one piece of advice, that if you want to invest, just start it with what you know, with whatever you have. Because many times, people say, I do not have surplus money to invest. So when I would gather that surplus amount, then I would start investing. And that time does not. So even in the book, there is 6-step financial planning process.
Okay.
If you do not take the first step to invest, just take the first step to buy that book and read that book, because there is 6-step financial planning process. That is a step by step guide to make you your own financial plan. That is the all step that I have mentioned in the book. So you can buy that, you can get the details from there and start from whatever you can, wherever you are, with how much amount you have, does not matter. Just take one action step and then you will learn the things.
Also, have you mentioned the instrument in that? Which
Yes.
product to be bought and how to be invest like that, how much to be invest, all those things as we mentioned.
See, how much to invest, that depends on everyone's pocket size, right? So
Right.
this is their personal choice. But yes, what should be your first step? Like from where to start your investment journey? Like,
That has been there.
so yes, that thing is there.
Yeah. Now, finally, looking forward towards the future, how do you envision the impact of It's All About Your Money on its readers?
See, I have tried my best, that I learned in 16 years of my investment journey. Then the doubts, the beliefs that my clients have. I have tried to mention everything in that book. Additionally, the 6-step financial planning process. If you read this book, or if anyone reads this book will help them to first of all attract their desired money, because there are so many beliefs which controls you and do not allow you to attract that amount. So first is all about that. Then some people are there who say, I do not have money. How would I invest? Some people are there who say, I have a lot of money. Why should I invest? So that has been mentioned in the book. Then 6th step, as you asked the question, that would they get any information that where should they invest first and second? So yes, there is 6-step financial planning process. And the mistakes, because what really happens in India, everyone invests as per their best knowledge. But the problem is they do not invest sufficiently. They do not have idea that how much do they need. That's why they do underinvesting. So all the investment traps that they are in, what should be the right strategic action plans they should follow? Everything has been mentioned in the book. So I am I can surely say that this is really going to help them to make them their own financial planner. And this would help them to make their financial journey smooth as well as profitable.
Okay, that's very nice, Nutan, to hear about all about money and the investment part of it. And I will request you to tell about how's the Shakshatkar journey with you, like how you feel that this platform is helping you, or it is going to be for the further authors like that.
See, what I feel, Mamta, first of all, really thankful to be here with you in your Sakshatkar. And your Sakshatkar, this series really helps everyone, especially authors, because you invite authors. It really helps them to give them the visibility. It really helps them to let the people be aware that what they have written, what are they going to get from their book. Because see, whenever we see the book, if we are not aware that what is in it for the audience, definitely no one is going to buy. And you provide a platform to the authors to discuss about their book so that audience will get the idea that they should buy it or not. So this is really very useful for the authors as well as for the audience too.
Thank you so much, Nutan, for giving me such an insight on the my Shakshatkar. And I will also like to give us some light on the author program of mine, which I used to impart to the people, so that
Certainly,
more authors can join me and they can flourish over here.
certainly.
You know? So let me give me some light over there so that people can join on author program. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So you can give me whatever the author program is there of mine, how you feel it's benefited for the people.
Okay, Mamta, your author program, first of all, I would really like to share my experience with the people because before coming to you, I cannot take the name of the publisher, but I really approached someone when I was in the process to publish my first book. And I also paid the good amount of money to that publisher, and that was just a fraudulent experience because I paid the money and then that publisher was just vanished from the website, from the Google, everywhere. And even I could not connect with him. So my money lost, even I lost the hope because you can certainly understand that how first book is special for any author. And then, luckily, gratefully, I met you. I discussed with you, and because you were running this author program, you help authors to write their book, to publish their book. There are so many things that you do for the authors. So, what happened in my case when I connected with you? You really guided me that how a book should be written in a structured manner,
Right.
because I discussed that yes, I have written this book. This is the raw copy, and this is something, the story that I have written. You provided me the strategies that how to make it structured, how to make it impactful. That really helped me a lot. Not only the book writing thing, you also helped me to get that book published in 10 days. That was the most important thing, that in 10 days I had two author copies in my hand. That was so fascinating to me, and really I'm grateful for that.
Thank you.
So
Thanks.
I just love it.
it was
Sorry. I
it,
just
it was always a journey for an author who come to you, like who comes to me for their with their dreams. They want to put it in the book on the papers, and they don't know how to start it and how to end it out. So that
yes,
structural part of mind which I give from the subconscious mind, I tell them to write it from the subconscious mind, so that whatever the thought process is there, whatever the negative aspect, whatever the positive aspect is there in your mind, that should come on the paper.
yes, certainly. And in fact,
Otherwise,
one
it will
more
happen,
thing.
like if you keep on writing like that कि like या मेरे दिमाग में ही आया मैंने लिख दिया, मेरे दिमाग में ही आया मैंने लिख दिया, it is not like that. The writing should be
Yes,
from the subconscious mind, so that your negative thoughts should come out and you should be ready for the new thoughts to be accepted.
yes,
So that
certainly.
way
And
the
Mamta,
writing
one more thing I would like to mention here, that if anyone who is watching your Sakshatkar is an aspirant author or just not have the clarity, but you have the desire to write something of your own, you want to create a legacy or you want to be an author, then Mamta is the right person for you. because there are many scammers in the market. You should definitely approach her, who will not only help you to write your book but get it published also.
Thank you, Nutan. So much thank you for all these kind words which you have mentioned. And it's a great pleasure of mine to have you on Shakshatkar. And you have given such a good insight about it's all about your money. I will request all my guests to buy this book from Amazon. As Nutan has already mentioned first that her book is already as a bestseller on Amazon. And you can buy it from there, and certainly any problem is there, then you can contact Nutan at Nutan. What is your Insta ID?
I am Nutan Kashyap.
So you can put up all your queries over there. I am Nutan Kashyap. It's her ID, and definitely my all the guests will definitely going to buy your book, and it will be a great pleasure to have you here. Thanks, Nutan. Thanks for everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mamta. Thanks a lot for providing me this opportunity to be on your Shakshatkar and share all the information about my book. Thank you so much. It's really great pleasure to be here with you.
You are welcome.